What's up? Dillio coming to you live, representing DillioT2K.com. I'm Dillio, and today we're going to talk about the Behringer Model D. And the Behringer Model D is Behringer's reissue of the $4,000 synthesizer from Moog, the Moog Mini Moog Model D. And they consider it to be a fateful creation to it. And so what I'm going to do is explore with it. I've kind of played with it already, and I tried to make a video yesterday, but the audio cut out on me, so now I'm going to try and do it again and kind of just play with it. And we're going to explore the sounds and waveforms, and then we're going to see if we can overload the filter, show how that sounds, and then go from there. So this is kind of like a preliminary checkout of what it does. So let's check it out. So I just got a sawtooth. Let's check out the waveforms. A lot of bass. Really good. Let's check out the waveforms. Lots of low end in there. If you thought this thing didn't have any low end, it's in there. I mean, if you got subs hooked up to your system right now, you got to hear it coming through. So. And a little bit about the setup. I got a MIDI log controlling it with the MIDI inputs and out there. And this has a MIDI through. I really wish these units had a MIDI through, but that's besides the point. So let's check out some of the ranges. And before I do that, I like the feature that it has the tune, right? So if I turn on this tune, that's A 440 hertz, and now I can tune. And you have the main tune here, so I can. You kind of want to get those as close as possible so that the keyboard and the synthesizer plays in key. And just to note that the tune knob is actually above the middle. I don't know if that's part of the original experience with the original Moogs. I know with my Sub Fatty and the Sub 37, if you tune that thing in the middle, it's pretty dead on. I rarely ever have to calibrate it. This one could need a lot of calibrate, but I kind of like, I guess I find the instability interesting because maybe that's how it was back in the day. So this is the triangle, little triangle mix with a sawtooth. It responds to the modulation wheel, but I don't have a modulation wheel on this controller, so we're not going to really see that happen. Check out the triangle. Pulse. Bring it down. Add a little decay to it. Lots of low end in there, so lots of good waveforms in there, and of course you can change the range by the feet. This is check it out. We got 2 feet, 4, 8, 16, 32, and low. So you kind of hear that pulse working, you know. So let's go back to the sawtooth, and let's see if we can mix some oscillators. So let's try and add some. You can pitch change the pitch of the second and third oscillator. Drop it down. Then we got that third oscillator. Really big sound, and you know you can detune those. always like to double that octave. And now let's check out the filter, shall we? Add a little resonance to it. I don't hear any stepping. I saw a demo of that Roland analog synthesizer that's in the boutique format, and I was watching the video and I heard the stepping of the filter. I was like, really? You could hear filter, you could hear it step. I don't think I could hear it in this one or that one or even in this one, but you could hear it. But in this, definitely no stepping in that filter. So let's see if we can play with that and play with that sound. So I'm going to add a contour. Resonance to it, see how that sounds. Smooth it out. That's like my favorite bass line to play on any synthesizer that I test out, because I always like to kind of hear that riff on it. It's like one of my favorite Moog riffs or analog synthesizer bass riffs. I like that. So the cool thing about this is that this can be racked in the modular system. So I got a cable, so what we're going to do, we're going to see if we can overload the circuit, which should cause some distortion. So what you do is you take the main out and then you can mix it back in to this filter and then turn it on with this external volume in circuit. And as you do that, the red light overload shows up. It sounds filthy, and that was just me overloading the filter. So let's check out some of the modulation, see if I can route some in there. See if I remember how to do this. Oh yeah, glide, can't forget glide. So let's see what I can do. So this is some of the modulation LFO being applied to the oscillator pitch. So So that's cool. Let's see if we can, let's see. I just saw this modulation source, and I'm going to see if I can route it to the cutoff filter. So let's see. So I don't know. I haven't done this before, so this is unrehearsed. So we might hear something, we might not. Let's try it out. Cutoff CV. I don't think that does. I don't hear anything, do you? Okay, I thought I was going to do something slick. It didn't quite work. So I thought that the modulation source, which would be this, would go to whatever I want. So cut off CV, filter, gate, filter, contour. So yeah, obviously I just got this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. But I think you can tell it to go to the filter. Try it again. But as you can see, this is a pretty fun thing to even experiment with. Oh, there's something there. LFO. So I can control the LFO speed here and then take that and send it to the filter. Or change it to the pulse LFO output. So obviously there's a lot of options you can do. So I didn't even know I could do that. And like I said, I thought that the yeah, I don't really know because I'm just diving it in. I'm just getting used to it. So yeah, that's pretty much the video right there. Moog Model D. If you like this video, make sure you leave a comment. Give me some feedback if you like more videos like this. Give me some feedback if you'd like to explore these keyboards or compare this keyboard with that one, with this synthesizer, and even bring out the Moogs and maybe have a synthesizer bassline shootout. You know, not a techno one, but like a funk one. You know, I think that'd be a cool idea. But you can let me know what you think about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment on video, subscribing, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.
What's up? I want to invite you to listen to my 6th studio album called Magic Box. Magic Box is an album that mixes the old school vibes of yesterday with today's new school pop and trap soul flavors. This is a fun album that you don't want to miss out on. Head over to DillioT2K.com to purchase and download your copy, or you can go to your favorite streaming media platform and add it to your playlist there. Magic Box, the 6th studio album from Dillio and Art Sound Records.